This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, a lot of interesting moves from Alex Cora, the manager of the Red Sox, for Saturday's game against the Yankees. And in the end, they all paid off. With the victory on Saturday, Red Sox clinched the series win against the Yankees, and they've now won 4 in a row. And guess what? Let's start talking about them as a contender for a wild card spot, because they're also back to 500. Yes, for the 14th time this season. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer, national show host. As a kid of the 1980s, occasionally watched Red Sox games on a small black and white TV. Former big league pitcher Scott McGregor once told me I had more useless information than anyone he had ever met. To this day, I take that as a great compliment. We are providing reaction every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Locked On Red Sox postcast, also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you get your podcasts. We are going to discuss Hunter Dobbins. We're going to discuss a different-looking lineup with Jarren Duran out of the leadoff spot for Alex Cora and the Red Sox, and Alex Cora not going with Aroldis Chapman with a 2-run lead in the 9th inning. Greg Weissert gives up a run, gives us a scare with Austin Wells at the plate, but gets the final out. And now the Red Sox will go for the series sweep with Brian Bayo facing, yes, Max Fried, 9-game winner on Sunday in the finale. Yes, we want to hear from you. As always, we want to hear from our everydayers and our first-timers. Join the conversation watching live with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Hit that comment button. Join the Sox conversation. Join the baseball conversation. You can also continue both if you follow on the X at Lennox on Baseball. Locked On Red Sox postcast presented by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. Visit FanDuel.com.
This is what you'll be talking about.
It's down on the lineup on the rundown right there, but I love the Red Sox lineup. Hey, we're talking about not having Marcelo Mayer and Roman Anthony against lefties. Anthony did start against Yarbrough on Friday. Marcelo Mayer was in the starting lineup, played the hot corner on Saturday against Carlos Rodon. And Jarren Duran, with the lefty on the mound, moved down in the lineup. Rob Refsnyder for a second straight game, batting in the leadoff spot. It pays off. Now, the Red Sox. Dobbins, terrific. Dealing all night, 6 scoreless innings. We've touched on it, and I don't really think it's a big deal, but with so many Yankee and Red Sox games on national TV, they're going to talk about it, and Hunter Dobbins said this and didn't understand what his father was saying, or maybe his father embellished when he was younger as a kid and all those different things. I don't care. What I care about was Dobbins was terrific over 6 innings. Terrific. Yankees don't get on the board until the 7th inning. Dobbins goes right after Aaron Judge. Yes, he's not seeing a lot of fastballs. That's okay. Aaron Judge in this game again, striking out 3 times, 0 for 4. Also retired on a nice play at third base by Marcelo Mayer. So Dobbins leaves the game with the lead, in line for the victory. As the Red Sox were up 4-0, did not score over the final 2 innings to add on. After the Yankees got 2 in the 7th inning, again, they get a run in the 9th inning to make it a 1-run ball game. But again, this is a sign of what we've been looking for, and it's finally underway for the Red Sox, okay? Just think about that 9th inning. Weissert has been solid. He really has. But Weissert in that 9th inning, I mean, the Red Sox 3 weeks ago don't come away with a victory in this one. Goldschmidt leadoff double. But he gets the next 2 batters, 2 ground ball outs. Yes, the Yankees move the runner along. They get him in with a ground out by Volpe, and then Dominguez a double. Weissert falls behind 3-0 on Wells, gets the count to 3-1. Wells hits a fly ball to the base of the outfield wall in left center, right on the warning track, and Cedar Rafaela makes the catch. Ball game over. And the Red Sox pick up a 1-run win. They've had very few of those this year. In fact, now they have 8, including back-to-back 1-run victories in this series against the Yankees. Red Sox have won 4 in a row. 2 straight 1-run victories in this series against the Yankees. And Dobbins was terrific. 4 in a row, 6 of 7, 7 of 9. And at 500, yes, for the 14th time this season, part of Numbers of the Night right here, blowing you away with these because, again, 2 weeks ago, the Red Sox don't win this game. But they're now through 72 at 36-36. Last time they were 500, 27-27. That was during that doubleheader against the Orioles a while back. But Dobbins giving up just 1 hit, no runs, a walk, and 4 Ks over the first 4 innings. He was terrific. Got 5 ground ball outs in the first 4 innings. Volpe, a leadoff base hit to start the 5th inning off the Green Monster. Dominguez retired. Wells a pop-up. LeMahieu retired as well. Then in the 6th inning, Judge, a bouncer to third behind the bag. Mayer makes a nice play. Then Mayer made a nice play on Rice. 1-2-3 frame in the 6th. Could he have gone out there for the 7th inning? Yes. And that's where we talk about the 7th inning. Luis Guerrero, you're going to get your opportunities. You can't walk the first 2 batters of an inning. Luis Guerrero, you're going to get your opportunities. You can't walk the leadoff hitter to start off an inning out of the bullpen. Dominguez RBI base hit, made it 4-1. Justin Wilson comes on. Austin Wells, first pitch swinging, base hit, makes it a 4-2 ball game. And then Wilson came back, got LeMahieu. Grisham was at the plate. Carlos Narvaez throws behind the runner. Dominguez at second. Story to Mayer applies a tag, and that was the final out in the 7th inning. Then Wilson gets the 8th inning. And again, Alex Cora, you've got Grisham, who was at the plate in the 7th, lines to center. Judge strikes out against Wilson. Then you've got another left-handed batter there. And Wilson got the job done as he struck out Rice. So Alex Cora made a lot of moves in this game, and I do think a lot of them paid off. Now, 8th inning, this is where I really liked it because I was excited in the bottom of the 8th inning. Duran, a 1-out walk Story up there. And Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Google Cloud or something, AI something that I was paying attention to, but not really. Story came to the plate. Joe Davis, Fox broadcast, no Nesson, says Story's got a 6% chance to pick up his 3rd double of the game right here. And Smoltz kind of alluded to it. Hey, I really think there's a great opportunity right here, high percentage situation where Duran's going to run. And I've touched on it, and I understand Duran has not run a whole heck of a lot when he's been on base in front of Rafael Devers. Because with Bregman out of the lineup, and the lineup right up until 10 days ago or so, whatever the number of days it's been, Duran steals second. They're going to walk, and they're already kind of pitching around Devers, but they're going to walk. If Duran steals a base, they're going to walk Rafi Devers. We know that. So now he's down in the lineup a little bit. 1-out double in that 8th inning, thinking he's going to go first couple of pitches. Instead, Story hits into an inning-ending double play. Red Sox again, up 4-0, up 4-2, unable to add on. Nitpicking, I don't think it is. Simply because you've got to continue to add on. And I give him a ton of credit. Single runs, put up a picket fence. A run of the 4th, a run of the 5th, a run of the 6th. But again, hitting with runners in scoring position. Not something that they do well of late. 2 of 10. 2 for 10. That's not getting it done. What they did do nicely, we're going to get to your comments here shortly in segment number 2. What they did nicely, and by the way, they've tagged Carlos Rodon with back-to-back losses. He's now 8-5 on the season. He went 5 innings. And he went 5 innings plus because he worked into the 6th inning, I believe. Yes. Story had a double, a second of the game to start things off in the 6th inning. That chased Rodon from the game. But in 5 of the 6 innings against Rodon, Red Sox had the leadoff hitter on. 4 times they scored. That's terrific. But just one or two more add-ons in games like this. And again, all the credit in the world. And I don't believe, talking with you here on our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, that the Red Sox win this game 2 weeks ago. Because even Crochet on Friday night, Judge ties it up in the 9th inning. You win it in the bottom of the 10th inning. Sign that things aren't changing. They've changed right now for this team. They have changed. And it's great to see. You want to say, well, they bring Mayer up. That's a plus. The young guys are adding a lot to this team. They are. Roman Anthony, got to pinch hit at bat. Scuffling a little bit. That's okay. The veterans, the guys who've been around, they're delivering in this lineup. It is great to see. I hope I can remind myself that I've got a great number of the night. I know I've given a bunch here. But Ref Snyder in the leadoff spot, a couple of base hits, a run scored. Gonzalez, RBI, a base hit, and an RBI as well. And Romy Gonzalez in that 5th inning, RBI double off Rodon, scoring Campbell all the way from first base with 2 outs. That's adding on. That gives you a 3-run lead at that point in time. Then Mayer in the 6th inning, last one. Again, these are the things when they're not going well. There are a couple of games I pointed out. Little things you weren't getting it done add up to a loss. Mayer in the 6th inning, Story a double, Rodon out. Rafaela, Cedar Rafaela. Hey, what am I going to do in this situation? I know I have to move the runner along. There's no problem in that situation putting the bunt down. It used to be hit the ball to the right side. That's all you have to do. The Yankees did it in the 9th inning with Goldschmidt and the leadoff double. But Rafaela drops down a bunt. That's almost a headline in the back of the Boston Herald or Boston Globe or RedSox.com because he got the bunt down. Doesn't always get the bunt down in those situations. Move the runner along. Story now at 3rd, less than 2 outs. Mayer, sac fly, gets the runner in. That's winning baseball, and that's what the Red Sox are doing right now. More numbers of the night. We hear from you. I'm geared up for this because we've got comments going, and I want to hear from you as we continue. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Red Sox hold on for what is their 8th, there's a number of the night, 8th one-run win of the season. That bears repeating because I've already repeated it multiple times. As always, glad to have you on board. Tomorrow, Father's Day. So for the fathers out there celebrating, happy Father's Day. Locked On Red Sox postcast presented by Trade Coffee. Hey, whether you're gearing up for back-to-back meetings, moving and shuttling the kids back and forth to activities, or if you're tackling an endless to-do list, your morning sets the tone for all of it. That's why it should start with a perfect cup of coffee, crafted just for you. Enter Trade. Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is the #1 coffee destination in the United States, delivering fresh, incredible coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Whether you are a cold brew fan or a pour-over purist, they've got a roast that you are going to love. Trade Coffee has a quiz for you. Yes, you've got to take a quiz, but you're going to like this quiz. Trade's quiz, only taking a minute or two. You take the Trade quiz, and they match it up for you. The blend that they sent to you is based on the answers to that quiz. And if the first match isn't perfect, Trade is going to replace it for free until they get it just right. With Trade, well, you're going to love their prices that are certainly comparable to grocery store brands, but the flavor is on a whole different level. Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our customers at Locked On 50% off on your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/LockedOnMLB. That's trade.com/LockedOnMLB, and you will receive 50% off on your 1-month trial. Locked On Red Sox postcast also presented by FanDuel. NBA Finals in full swing. Game 5 coming up, series tied 2-2. Every night. Right now, NBA Finals delivering highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip and live during the game as well. With player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays, fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. New to FanDuel? Perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com, sign up, and place your first $5 bet. If it wins, bingo! $200 in bonus bets. Again, make every moment count and make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. All right, Red Sox again, 4-3 victory. Have won 4 in a row, 7 of 9, 500 for the first time since they were 27-27 back on May 24th. Sox pick up the win. Now 23-9 this season when scoring first. And with Saturday night's victory, the Red Sox are now 14-11 against teams in the AL East, including winning 4 of the first 5 with the Yankees. Now, what's on tap? Yes, Max Fried on Sunday. Brian Bayo, just continue it for the Red Sox because right now this is this is the best stretch for Red Sox starting pitching all season long. All season long. To your comments we go. Who's our leadoff hitter? Allie, you're becoming an everydayer, and you know what? I love it. Thank you. We figured out small ball. Let's get a sweep. Allie's a fan of small ball? So am I. I think that makes us best friends. Thank you, Allie. Andrew the GOAT. Ugly win by the Red Sox, and the Red Sox defense needs to get better protecting the lead next time. Hey, you protected the lead. You never trailed in this game. You're up 4-0. You hold on for a 4-3 victory. Andrew the GOAT, come on. Be happy. Marcelo Mayer made 2 nice plays behind Hunter Dobbins in his final inning. Behind the bag at third against Judge, coming in on the ball that was hit by Rice as well. Allie, you're right, Andrew. It was an ugly win. You think so? Guerrero walking 2, yes. Weiser giving up a couple of doubles and a run in the 9th inning. That's ugly. But you added on to a lead. You got a lead early. Dobbins was solid through 6. Hey, at some point, Alex Cora will say, you know what? Just going to give you a fist bump here as he's done with 6 innings and basically go out there for another inning. His second scoreless outing of the season, by the way. His first on the road to Kansas City earlier in the season. I don't classify this as an ugly win. Allie and Andrew the go-to. All right. George White, 7 of 9. Yeah, 4 in a row, 500. Red Sox die hard. Let's go for the sweep. Red Sox are back, baby. And the Ric Flair, woo. Red Sox die hard. Love to beat the Snankies. Back to George. Devers really not disciplined at the plate lately. And, you know, it happens at times. I don't think this is like the beginning of the season, though. I think it's a matter of he wants to contribute, and it's just not there right now. Lou Merlone calls it jumpy. And you might say that he is, he's swinging at pitches that during his hot stretch there over a couple of weeks, he wasn't swinging at bad pitches. He was making him get the ball in the strike zone and making him pay. Maine Dan, I believe a first-timer in the comment section. Welcome. Dobbins had some great work, but also not as tight as he's been. Narvaez had to chase a few early on. But again, we can go back and forth on whether or not he had his best stuff. Hunter Dobbins, one of the things that I love about him is that he goes out there thinking he's got no-hit stuff every single time out. He doesn't mind a bump in the road. He's got a different mentality, and I like it a lot when he's out there on the mound. Like it a lot. Red Sox die hard. Let's wait on that second part. Dobbins is a true Red Sox. Extend him now. No, we can wait a while on that. Man's in his first year in the big leagues. We can wait on that a little bit. Andrew the GOAT. The Red Sox need to do a better job of protecting the lead when they have a big lead. Yes, they were up 4-0. They hold on for the 1-run victory because tonight Red Sox defense was definitely not good. Okay, Andrew. All right. But they made plays. You know, Rafaela goes back on that ball. Final out of the game off the bat of Wells. He hit it a ton. A couple of weeks ago, that ball's off the wall. Tying run scores. Maybe even the go-ahead run comes in to score. But Weissert ultimately gets the job done. And now you have Chapman, who picked up the save. No. Chapman did not get the save. They were wrong on that on the Fox broadcast, and I kind of perked my ears up a little bit. He pitched last night, but he came in after Crochet, and they won it in the 10th inning. So Chapman did not get the save on Friday night. I believe Joe Davis said that. They did protect the lead. They did. They didn't lose the lead. George White, Luis Guerrero, not getting it done again. Yeah, that's the 7th inning. But Wilson came on. Wilson gives up the base hit on the first pitch. Swing. Wells was aggressive. But then he works a 1-2-3 8th inning. And you didn't have to use a 4th or 5th reliever in this one. You've got Chapman for Sunday. Bayo against Fried. You've got an opportunity against one of the game's best left-handers in Max Fried to complete this series sweep. You didn't face Fried last weekend. He's been terrific. But now you've got your bullpen set up. You can go all out. Red Sox will be on the road and play Monday. They don't have a Monday off day as they go out west for 3 against Seattle starting on Monday in a 9-game road trip. But Guerrero, needs to get the job done. Jan, I admire the Red Sox I admire the redhead Dobbins. There you go. There you go. Couple more here. See, this is, we got time here. Jules, Dobbins, been second best pitcher since his first start, and Cora pulls him. What I hate most about Cora. Again, it's sort of you're protecting a rookie. You had an idea he was going 6. They weren't going to give him a 7th inning. And again, in that 6th inning, as he wraps up, What did he have? Again, it was, he had at the top of the lineup, right? In that inning, in that six, Grisham, yeah, he got, you face Grisham, Judge, and Rice. So, you can make an argument either way because he's faced their top three hitters for a third time. He can't go 7. I think he could have gone 7. But again, you have him finish on a positive note as well. That's something that's important. That's something that is time-tested in baseball. Peter, great win, tested at the end, already won the series. Do we get complacent and lose tomorrow because we feel good or keep the momentum rolling? I feel like this team keeps going. I really do. Luis, we're hot right now. Let's keep it going and win tomorrow. Looking great. Yeah. All right. We got Jules, whoa, die hard, pulling the reins, LOL. So what was Red Sox die hard last comment? Dobbins, oh, okay. Extend him now. Yeah, Jules, I agree. Red Sox die hard. I know it's too soon for an extension, but I find Dobbins endearing for hating the Yanks. Jules, but Luis comes in walking guys. Yeah, he did. Great job there in the end. Great job. Hey, now you go for a series sweep. You face Max Fried for the first time this season. And it's on the table because you won the first 2. Couple of one-run victories. You lose the lead in the 9th inning with Crochet on Friday. Alex Cora, you can call it a gamble on some level. Didn't go with his closer, Chapman. That's what the book says. Instead, go with Weissert. And Weissert did get the job done. Gives up a run, gave you agita, made us all take a deep breath when Wells sent the ball to left center field into the warning track, and Raffaella pulled it in. So, again, a lot of guys in this lineup. Here's one final number of the night because Aaron Judge has not done anything in this series. He's got a home run, a solo home run. That tied the game, but that's it. He struck out 3 times against Garrett Crochet on Friday, struck out 3 times in his at-bats against Hunter Dobbins as well. Top 3 hitters in the lineup. Grisham, Judge, Rice, combining to go 0 for 12 on Saturday with 6 strikeouts. This Yankees lineup, I don't know, with them getting the runs late, 2 in the 7th and 1 in the 9th against the Red Sox bullpen, maybe they're waking up. They did win 3 games earlier this week in Kansas City, won the finale 1-0 on Thursday. But keep the bats quiet for one more game. Brian Bayo, probably going to be the same. If he can give you 6 solid innings, he's probably going to get the hook on Sunday, just like Hunter Dobbins did on Saturday. Bayo, keep it up. And this stretch, big part of it is the starting pitching. Bullpen bent, did not break. Bullpen bent, giving up 3 runs, but did not break. And Justin Wilson, after giving up the RBI single in that 7th inning, coming back and working a 1-2-3 8th inning, that was huge for the Red Sox. So what is next? Hey, go for the series sweep. Afternoon baseball at Fenway on Sunday. Love it on Father's Day. We'll be on with you within minutes of the final out of Game 3 of the 3-game series. Hey, you've won the series. That's great. Take all 3. That's going to be terrific on Sunday. And the Red Sox would be a game over 500 going on a 9-game road trip if they can pull off the sweep against Fried and the Yankees on Sunday. Daunting task? Yes. Impossible? Absolutely not. As always, we tip our cap to you. Thanks for being on board with us on our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. Also, tip of the cap to our advertising partners as well, Trade Coffee and FanDuel. Locked On Red Sox postcast, number 1 place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, every day.